We are on to example 10, part D. This is the same example, just part D now. And this one's going to be a little bit different. It has some x's in it and some exponents. One thing I got to mention, I think there's a mistake on this one because I think that this is supposed to be a 28 in the book. And like I mentioned, there's going to be some mistakes in our book that hopefully we can discover together. But sometimes that doesn't always happen. So I believe this is supposed to be a 28. So I'm looking at this, I can see that 7, 14, 28, they're all getting bigger. So we know that our common ratio is probably going to be a number that's not a fraction. So as I'm looking at this, going from 7 to 14, and now with our new number 28, it looks like it's multiplying by 2 each time. But then we got to look at these variables here, x to x squared, and then x squared to x cubed. It looks like it's multiplying by an x as well, and that's making those exponents go up. So I believe our common ratio is 2x. Okay, our common ratio is a number, but also a variable. So let's come over here. Let's write down our formula so we get used to memorizing it. And let's plug in all the pieces. So I need the 8th term. The first one is 7x, u sub 1. We found the common ratio, which is a 2x. And then our end, which is an 8 minus 1. There's the setup. Let's do a little simplifying. Let's subtract that 1 from the 8. And we got 7. Now, whenever you have an exponent with two pieces in parentheses, it's got to go to both. So the 2 is going to go to the 7, and it's going to go to the x. So 7x, 2 to the 7th, and then x to the 7th. Okay. So let's do some simplifying. 7x. I'm cheating a little bit. I'm looking in the answer. So we know that this 2 to the 7th power is 128, and then x to the 7th as well. Okay, combine your numbers, combine your variables, and you should be good to go. So we have 7 times 128 is 896, and then we have an x and 7 others, so that makes 8 altogether. So the 8th term is 896x to the 8th power.